Hello to everyone, I'm very happy to receive my new MacBook Pro 13-inch 2020 in Brazil, so I would like to share information about the product, the price, that it draws a lot of attention because it's much expensive for the Brazilian people like me, and the presentation and unboxing of the new MacBook Pro in the first video of this beautiful technology. Let's go! So, I bought my new MacBook Pro 13-inch in Apple's website Brazil that came directly from São Paulo to my city, that is Manaus. The product shipping is free. In Brazil, the price of this MacBook costs 14,229 Brazilian real, that is the money in Brazil. But I bought by the spot price that costs 12,806.10 Brazilian real. Converted to the dollar, we have more or less 4,800. Wow! I bet you thought it's very expensive, and you're right. It's very expensive when compared to price in other countries. But the big difference in Brazil is the predicted taxes that exceed 5,000 Brazilian real. In dollar, it would be more or less 1,500. Wow! Can you imagine a notebook costing $12,806.10 with taxes costing 5,000? Oh my god! But forgetting this, the MacBook Pro is magnificent with your technology and your operation system. It's a powerful machine because Apple have an objective for various types of users that can be game developers, software developers, film studios, animation studios, or filmmakers, corporation, musicians, professionals or not, designers, students, offices, or everyday use like the MacBook Air. The MacBook starts automatically when you open the screen. One of the first screens is the configuration of language and your country. After this, you need to configure your Wi-Fi to use the internet. This is the terms, conditions and privacy of your MacBook with transparency and control of your information when you start a session or use Apple services, pay for products and share your personal information. You can set up a backup of another MacBook or another notebook with Windows system. You need to set your Apple ID to use Apple services, update your system, and sync data and information with your other Apple devices. Like other operation systems, there are terms and conditions related to privacy and protection of data, services, security, and shared information. In this window, you need to create your user account to use, update, and initialize your MacBook. One of the technologies most used actually is the cloud storage system. The iCloud is a cloud storage system developed by Apple to store, protect, and share your files. You can integrate with other apps to change or merge data in real time. And, of course, you can set up a manual or automatic backup. In this MacBook and other Apple devices, iCloud has 5 GB of free storage. You can set up and pay for plans over 1 TB of storage. These tools called Find My can help you to find your MacBook and erase or block the unauthorized access. The Express configuration is defined to your ID Apple to collect data and information as your local, the use average in apps, to upgrade services automatically and to improve the user experience, as well to show the report about the applications. You can choose to share information about the use of the iCloud to improve the user experience. So, we arrived at one of the most interesting technologies from Apple, which is Siri, which is a virtual assistant with artificial intelligence. You can make calls, commands, alarms, events, find or search for locations, music, products, price, among various information. The keyword is "Hey Siri." Remember that your personal information and privacy are maintained to prevent sharing, and your information is not collected to sell to advertisers or other organizations. You can use it without internet and it comes integrated in Apple devices. In this window, you can configure the iCloud to automatically store your photos, files without uploading through the iCloud website because it's integrated in MacBook. This is a great tool that adds an extra layer of security to your files and data. This is FileVault that encrypts your Macintosh HD or to prevent the loss of your file. It's good to keep your confidential file like projects, systems, ideas, books, games, and more. FileVault uses AES-XTS encryption, one of the most important and recommended encryption systems today, to provide the CIA confidentiality, integrity, authenticity of the data. Therefore, it's very important to keep your data encrypted. They exist in other systems like Microsoft's BitLocker for corporation. In this part, we have to configure the Touch ID. Actually, our MacBooks have the Magic Keyboard replacing the problematic Butterfly keyboard. That is a digital touch bar on the upper central side. On the left is the Escape key, and on the right, as you will see, there are Touch ID that make it possible to unlock the MacBook, make purchase in the App Store or the virtual store, and in a safe way with Apple Pay, just by placing your finger on the Touch ID. If desired, you can set up a credit card or other payment method using Apple Pay. In this window, you can configure the appearance mode. There are 3 options: light, that you have the sharpness of all colors; in dark appearance, according to Apple, you have more reason because the focus is on the main screen of the file or application, because the options remain in background or second plane. For example, iMovie, GarageBand or Photoshop. The auto appearance is available on the Catalina macOS. In this option, it automatically uses the light appearance during the day or the dark appearance at night. It was as if macOS knew the weather of the day. Remembering that the new version is Big Sur 11.0 that was announced at WWDC 2020 by Apple, in which the main novelty is the new processor with ARM architecture developed and designed by Apple. And we've arrived at the last configuration, which is the True Tone technology, present in the Retina display on the MacBook that adjusts the sharpness and intensity of your screen and the touch bar according to the ambient light. One of the interesting things is that you can connect two 4K or 5K or 6K monitors like Apple's Pro Display XDR and keeps True Tone mode on those monitors. I'm very happy to have shared this moment with you, and this is the initial configuration of the MacBook Pro 13-inch 2020 with macOS Catalina Space Gray. So subscribe, click the like button, share this video, post your comment or feedback, and bye! See you later!